Hey everybody, it's Alicia. Thanks for stopping by the Cigar Vixen channel for my weekly top 5 cigar picks. These are the cigars that I'm actually recommending for your week of smoking. Full disclosure, I'm actually pre-recording this top 5 because currently, as you're watching this, I'm actually at the trade show, IPCPR trade show out in Vegas, gathering some new cigars to do some cool reviews for you guys, and I will be checking my Instagram all the time I'm there, so make sure you post your questions. You can post them here, you can post them on Instagram, preferably on Instagram, for me to ask the questions that you want to see during the trade show about the cigars, anything you want to know, all that fun stuff. I'll try to get to all the questions that you guys post. So, starting with number 5 this week, this is a very simple lineup. All of these cigars have been used in prior weeks, and these should be easy to find because I know that's always a question that floats around out there is, where can I find some of these cigars? So starting with number 5, we have the Saga Blend number 7. That's featuring a Brazilian Cubra wrapper, Dominican Habano binder, Dominican and Central American filler. You get the cedary, the nutty profile, straight tobacco, creamy with a little bit of black pepper on that particular stick. Of course, made at the Los Reyes factory in the Dominican Republic. Beautiful cigar. Number 4 this week is going out to the very classic and popular CAO Brasilia. That one's featuring a Brazilian wrapper, Nicaraguan binder, and filler. I have done a cool pairing video if you want to learn more about that particular cigar, the intricate flavor profile and all that stuff. Again, it's a fun cigar, great tasting tobacco, great blend. They have a whole series with the Brasilia. They have the they have in Italy, they have more recently, they had the CAO Nicaragua, which is a great stick. So the CAO is always doing a lot of fun stuff. Rick Rodriguez is the guy who makes those cigars, and he's always blending a lot of fun, different things, again, within that CAO line. So definitely one of my favorites. I know it's a favorite for all of you out there. And again, should be easy to find. Moving along to number 3, we have the Tabernacle, great stick. It's featuring a Connecticut broadleaf wrapper, Mexican San Andres on the binder, Honduran and Nicaraguan on the filler, of course done by Foundation Cigar and Company, or Foundation Cigars, or Foundation, I forget. Nick Malillo, he's been blending cigars for a long time, and he's one of my favorites out there. Tabernacle is a great stick, has the nice mocha, black coffee, aged cedar, black and red pepper on the flavor profile, nice, rich, dark chocolate, so just a beautiful cigar all in all. One of a cigar, actually it's a cigar that I smoke fairly often. It's a really good stick. Number 2 is the Protocol Themis. So slightly lighter on the profile in comparison to some of the other protocols that are out there. Protocol is another fantastic brand that just makes some really good cigars. They're actually made at the La Zona factory in Esteli. And just a cool couple guys that are behind that brand. A lot of fun. They're always doing great stuff. Again, to me, there's nobody better to make cigars than other cigar nerds because we pay attention to all the little intricate details, and that's where the Protocol guys come into play. So definitely a great blend. This one's featuring an Ecuadorian Connecticut shade wrapper, Nicaraguan binder, and filler. Has a nice creamy cedar profile, graham cracker notes, little bit of a nuttiness to it and a hint of citrus. It has been in my lineup before, so you guys have probably tried it or heard me talk about it, but if you haven't tried it, definitely one that you want to pick up. Which brings me to number 1 this week is the one that I'm smoking here. This is the Herrera Esteli. This one is the Maduro, done by Drew Estate, blended by Willie Herrera. It's one of, I'm trying to think of how many now. They have some different versions. They had the Norteño, which of course was one of my favorites. Really like this one. It has a Brazilian stock cut Matafina wrapper, so a lot of flavor, has those nice little sweet intricate notes in there. Beautiful cigar featuring, I've already mentioned the Brazilian Matafina for the wrapper, has a Connecticut broadleaf binder, so lots of flavor. Nicaraguan filler, again, you get the little hints of the kind of a light little floral sweetness in the background. You definitely pick up the earthy notes, and you get that little bit of cinnamon spice. Sometimes it's a black pepper spice. It kind of goes back and forth. Definitely get the chocolate notes in there. So really nice. Again, the Matafina just adds a fun little nuance of flavors in there. So again, definitely an easy lineup this week. These should all be cigars that you can find out in your local brick and mortars, hopefully. And don't forget to post your comments on my Instagram with all the questions and the different things you'd like to see from the IPCPR trade show, which of course is an industry-only trade show. It's not open to the public, so this is where we get to go in and kind of sample and see the cigars that are coming out right before they hit the shelves and give you guys that information. So be sure to ask the questions. Pretty much the majority of the people in the cigar industry are there. So if there's anyone in particular you want to see me interview or ask a certain question to, please be sure to post those comments on my Instagram. And as always, thank you so much for tuning in, and I can't wait to see you next week. Cheers.